Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel Trading Secrets. This channel is for entertainment purposes only. For those of you who do not know, my name is Ali. I have over 20 years experience teaching accounting, economics, business and law through this channel. I'll be providing some stock analysis and a quick update on the $1 Million Challenge. So if anybody's not aware of this, this is a journeyman investment of $1,000 to a return of $1 million over a period of 3 years using a strategy called compound return investing. So the objective is try to get 201 trades, each an average return of 3.5%. It's not 201 consecutive trades, we do take into account losses. So for further details about how to join us for less than $9 a month, information is available in the description below. In today's video, we're going to be looking at MMTLP and asking the question, will the new SEC chair allow 2 days of position close only trading? And we're also going to be sharing details of a new action against Nextbridge Hydrocarbons asking for restitution. We're also going to be looking at ticker symbol GWAW and also ticker symbol GME, where there has been a tweet from Roaring Kitty. So before we get started, let's have a look at what's happening in the markets. So first of all, headline here from Market Watch, we can see that the stocks buyback is soaring as holiday rally is breaking records. So the stocks have been on a significant run so far, and I think currently up 60% with a 2-year gain. However, right now in terms of the market, the US weekly jobless claims has been edging up, but falling imports has been compressing the trade deficit. And I think there has been a pullback in the markets today. However, news shared in the Discord with regards to Bitcoin, it did break $100,000 earlier today. I think it went up as far as $103,000, currently back just below the $100,000. So again, congratulations to everybody in Bitcoin. And let's now move on to have a look at the post from Roaring Kitty, and he simply posted on the left hand side time with a blank screen and a keyboard, and basically this is an implication for obviously the stock GME. So as soon as that tweet was posted, we shared it in the Discord, and it went up in excess of 7.776% to $29.15. And finally, the other news I'd like to share with you here from New York Post, certainly quite suspicious. The United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson was facing a DOJ probe for insider trading, and then he was killed in a targeted NYC shooting. I believe there are photos of this person, and hopefully he will be caught soon. So I'm going to start by having a look at ticker symbol GWAW, also known as Greenwave Technology Solutions. So in terms of company profile, this is a company headquartered in Cheapskate, Virginia, and it has approximately 167 employees and conducts metal recycling operations in Virginia and Ohio, and the company plays a significant role in supplying metals to major steel mills and industrial conglomerates. So why are we having a look at this stock? So have a look at the chart for the previous 5 days. You'll see that it is up a staggering 176.71%. And at time of editing was trading around about 91 cents, and today it was also up close to 20% at one time. And there was news shared in the Discord. First of all, we can see the news that we shared in our live training channel was with regard to an insider purchase. So the insider Adele Jason reported buying 100,000 shares, and in our live trading and alerts channel in the Discord, we also had news with regard to the company looking to benefit from the 2025 opening of Nucor's steelmaking facility in Lexington. So good news there for GWAW. And we can also see here in from investing.com, the CEO Danny Meeks has also invested $248,821 in the stock, and the company is set to gain from Nucor's new facility, which we also shared in the Discord. However, this is a penny stock. It does come with risk. So in terms of the key risks that you need to think about before investing in this, so from where I'm coming, it's certainly one of those where you protect profits, potentially even take profits and exit the stocks. But basically one of the key risks of this is they do currently have a NASDAQ delisting threat. They are very, very close to going above the $1, so hopefully that doesn't materialize. But obviously they are looking at strategies, and I think the potential risk is if you hold this long term, possible reverse stock split. But for now, the stock is trading exceptionally well. Let's now move on to have a look at MMTLP, and the first post is from Dennis Neal, who stated, Roger Stone Jr. has just nominated my pal Johnny Tobacco to serve in the Treasury Department under the new Secretary-to-be, Scott Bessent. So if this is true, this is excellent news, hopefully for MMTLP, as Johnny Tobacco knows more or less the full story. So from X-Market News, we can also see that the SEC Chairman nominee, Pat Atkins, has raised extreme concerns regarding FINRA, and he states here, expanding FINRA's empire without a fundamental re-evaluation of its statutory functions and organisations is a key concern for him, and hopefully them being an SRO with alleged immunity. So next post here with regard to FINRA and also MMTLP in terms of the list of the market maker signals. A reminder of what happened from Pocahontas is that 2 years ago shorts played with fire, but now it's time to face the consequences with interest. Under Gary Gensler, the SEC did nothing to resolve the MMTLP fiasco. We're looking at 65,000 plus shareholders, and the new SEC chair is incoming. So the key thing highlighted in red there is code number 6505, which is I am short on shares. And again, $2.90, which was the final closing price just a minute before. We can see that code is there almost on all the levels displayed. So next post here is from Scott, who's also asking for evidence from the shareholders, and initially he stated he needs evidence from the MMTLP shareholders, and that is with regard to any request for MMTLP to restart trading after the 9th of December 2023 U3 halt, 2022 U3 halt, and anything filed as a complaint that requested trading to be started addressed either to FINRA or the SEC. So he's saying that there is a procedural issue in the US District Court, and it's on the table in the next filing. And this closes the door on a few topics of interest. So in the previous video, you remember that I did update on many of Scott's actions and the motion, and there was a motion to dismiss in many of them. But obviously, as far as Scott's concerned, the fight is not over. He is still continuing. And then a further update from Scott, he stated he now does have what he needs. So people do not have to dig anymore, and he has a request to restart trading to the SEC dated June the 23rd, so he can move forward with that. And finally, I'm going to share with you the latest legal update with regard to Nextbridge Hydrocarbons, and this is a new case, and this is from Peter Bartok, who is derivatively and on behalf of Nextbridge Hydrocarbons, so as a plaintiff and also as a shareholder. He is this time going against the key individuals who certainly I think Greg McCabe is on there, Robert Cook obviously from FINRA is on there, Clifton DeVos, Joseph DeWoody, Lucas T. Hawkins, Ken Rice, George Palikaros, Kristen Whitley, John Harding, Alison Christine Law, Ken Hanna, Steen Carabasso and Eric Leslie, and he's also added on Nextbridge Hydrocarbons. So as a representative of Nextbridge Hydrocarbons, as a shareholder, he's also identified them as a defendant, and he has filed a petition. So let's have a look at his prayer for relief and what he is asking for. So first of all, the key ones I'm going to highlight in terms of what we're going to focus on. Section C, he's looking at determining and awarding to Nextbridge Hydrocarbons, i.e. himself in this particular case, the damages sustained by it as a result of the violation to set forth from each of the individual defendants, just named there, jointly and severely, together with the pre-judgment and post-judgment interest thereon. And then he's directing Nextbridge Hydrocarbons and the individual defendants to take all necessary actions to reform and improve Nextbridge Hydrocarbons corporate governance and internal procedures to comply with applicable laws and protect NBH. And the final one under section 3C, awarding NBH restitution to the individual defendants and each of them. So I'm not sure how this is going to proceed, but it's not great news as far as Nextbridge Hydrocarbons, Greg McCabe and the insiders are concerned, but it is another example of frustration from many of the shareholders. So finally, thank you very much for watching. Please stay tuned.